Hello ladies and gents, this is an interesting start to a video. Yes, I'm in the car park of a well-known German supermarket. It's nearly the end of 2020, I want to have some fun, and as you know, 2021 is a big year for me. With the dojo opening a pizzeria thing, and I love pizza anyway. Loads of you have been tagging me in the fact that Biddle are doing some vegetarian Christmas pizzas, but apparently they're as rare as hen's teeth or chicken's teeth, whatever the phrase is. I didn't even know they had teeth. So we're going to try and get in there, see if we can find one, but ultimately either way I wanted to try and make my own homemade version because one, it was vegetarian, and two, what I saw I was like, meh, well, apart from the meat, even I would have done it slightly different anyway. So let's just mask up and see if we can find it first of all. There's two Biddles in my hometown, so if this one ain't got one, we'll try that one, but I'm not hopeful. Don't really know where I'm going. You do get some random stuff in Lidl though as well, don't you? Look at this. I came in for some eggs and I've got a teddy bear. Folks, I've looked everywhere in this supermarket and asked two staff members and they ain't got a clue. Yeah, that was rubbish. I don't even have a mask on, I'm in my car, brilliant. I didn't get anything substantial. I just bought some mango and some mint because I was in this weird situation where I was like, hang on, I'm in a supermarket. This does happen to me sometimes, probably for videos. I'm like, I need this random thing from this random place. Didn't have it, so I bought some dried mango and some mints because otherwise I'd have to walk out and that's just awkward sometimes. Anyhow, off to the other Biddle. I don't think they're going to have any. They don't have it. They don't have it. It didn't work out too good, so I'm now in the car park of my standard supermarket. I was not expecting to find them whatsoever, but I'm not a vegetarian. I don't specifically need one. I am going to now do my Christmas pizza. So I hope you sleep well. Let's see you in the morning. Yes, folks, we are finally back in my kitchen. Let me tell you, that was not the most exciting evening, actually not the most unexciting evening I've had. 2020's been really weird, hasn't it? It's really hard to get hold of. It is a Brussels sprout stuffing brie and cranberry sauce pizza, and it's had really mixed reviews from people that have actually managed to capture one, because that's what it feels like. You're foraging to try and capture this Biddle pizza. So it doesn't matter. My aim was anyway to create my own Christmas pizza, and boy, I'm so excited to do this. Christmas, like, if people ask me what is the one meal, you know the desert island meal question, Christmas dinner is my standard answer most of the time. So before I do this, I do want you to let me know down below what you would put on yours. If you're vegetarian, you'd probably go for something like I just showed you, or would you go all out? So as I'm not vegetarian, I will be putting meat on this pizza. We have got pigs and blankets. We have got some leftover turkey. We had a roast turkey dinner the other week, but there's a genius thing that happened, okay? There's a lady called Kate Poo. I think that's how you pronounce your surname. I've always wondered that, the P-U-G-H, but your Twitter handle confirms it should be Poo. You had the genius idea, right, of making a stuffed crust pizza with actual stuffing, and that is what we're gonna do. We're gonna do that right now. That's the video you're watching right now. And to save a little bit of time, last night I did actually make a little pizza mix. I had the energy when I got home. I didn't sit down and watch the football. I was so tempted. Oh, that's slow proved. That's gonna be awesome. All right, folks, so I am just starting to preheat my oven. Yep, 160C fan. It is just getting nice and warm because we're gonna start to cook some of our toppings. Right down here is a baking dish with some pigs in blankets in, and also a pack of stuffing mix for our stuffed crust stuffing pizza. I think that might be a bit dry, so we will lubricate it with a little bit of cranberry sauce. Chef's kiss. Oh, and by the way, whilst you're watching this, if you accidentally saw an extended version of the video that was put up the other day, well, Mrs. B, she kind of did a happy accident, if you will, because now on Patreon, instead of doing early access to videos, I'm now giving a director's cut access to a fully extended, longer version of the original video. So you can see that days before the other ones are released, and it's like 10 times longer, and then you get to see the other one and see what we've actually edited and done with it, or you can stick as you are and enjoy your life. I've mentioned this on previous Christmas videos, particularly that actually around Royal Christmas dinners are so different, and in a way the UK Christmas dinner is fairly similar to Thanksgiving. There's a few crossover bits, but things like the sweet potato yam marshmallow mash thing and all that sort of stuff, it was amazing, but we don't do any of that here. And in fact, in America, what you call pigs in blankets is, I think, sausages, but they're wrapped in croissant dough, whereas over here, they're insane. It's sausages wrapped in bacon. And literally, if Christmas dinner was just a plate of these, I'd be fine. So we're baking these first of all, cook the bacon and sausages through with that stuffing. So that's gonna need about 20 minutes in there. I'm really sorry about the light in here today. It's like I've got all these lovely windows. It's like the light is shining, but the camera is really struggling. I'm doing my best to get it as nice as I can for you. But then again, I do live in England. It's proper gloomy out there today. So I've still got some turkey and gravy to go alongside this, but I've got cranberry sauce as well as the stuff in the pigs and blankets. We've got some parsnips and some Brussels sprouts. How we normally cook them here is we cook them in honey with some bacon, but as we've got bacon on the pigs and blankets, I'm not going to worry about that. So I'm just going to halve them because I like the idea of them being sort of sat flush on the pizza top like that. I think that's going to be awesome. This is Amy point of view cam, is something I'm bringing in. Now the other day we did a great step where we actually grated steak. That was a bit strange. We're now gonna grate parsnips. Because, all being well, what does grated parsnip look like? Cheese. There is no way I'm putting cheese on a roast dinner themed pizza. Do you put cheese on your roast dinner? No, you put parsnip. And we're gonna honey that, we're gonna roast it. I think it's gonna work, all right? Just trust me. When does it ever go wrong? All the time. And I did just read that you can microwave sprouts. I have never ever done that before, but today feels like a good day to start rather than putting it on to boil. Apparently 6 minutes. And in case you're wondering when the Dojo Pizzeria Cooking School opens in 2021, please come and visit. It'd be awesome to see you. You can guarantee I'll be doing a Christmas pizza. Loads of stuff like this, themed stuff. Just put it out there, you know? But really excited for that. So that's just a little bit of honey that I'm just coating the parsnips on. Oh, is there space? There is just about. Yes. Oh, you can't see it, but the smell, oh, the waft you get of pigs and blankets, it is the most incredible, luscious stench in the world. It's just sausages and bacon together. Oh. They're done. Oh, they've shrunk. They look like little green roses. Those characters from Angry Birds. That's fine. They're gonna stay there. I'm happy. I'm excited. We've got the stuffing. We've got the pigs and blankets. We've got our honeyed parsnip cheese on the go, but we've also got the cranberry sauce, the gravy, and the turkey, and our dough is ready. Now, there is a reason that I'm filming this on a day when Mrs. B is at work, because the last time I put the oven to anywhere near the temperature I need to get a good pizza out of it, it basically gets the oven as hot as it can, which is why wood-fired ovens and all that sort of stuff work so well. This time last year, in fact, we basically shattered the glass in our oven. All right then, folks, I'm taking this all out, even the honey cheesy parsnips, because they're all gonna get baked again in an even hotter oven. Oh my gosh, wow, this oven glove's working today. It's like a little game. Sometimes you find holes in it. We do love it though. Oh, and these have charred a little bit, soaked up some of that honey flavour, and the stuffing is ready for our stuffed crust. Let's do this. When it comes to cooking the pizza, you can get one of those circular trays with holes in it, you can get a pizza stone, or you can just warm a baking tray, something I've been doing quite a bit recently. So you get it hot in the oven, nowhere near as hot as we're going today, but I digress. I've got some baking parchment that I'm actually gonna sit it underneath because it's easy to slide it on there. So I can use that to get my shape. We'll build the pizza on there, get this nice and hot, get it on there very quickly in the oven, and boom, we should have a Christmas pizza. That's the plan. So, oh my gosh. Well, you've seen me do this before, so let's just jump to making the stuffed crust stuffingness. So we've got the stuffing here, which is quite easy to mold and shape. And if you've never done a stuffed crust pizza before, basically just buy some mozzarella sticks or some cheese strings. I don't know if you can get them where you live. Get some of those and just put them like a little snake all the way around and fold it over. That's basically how they do it, with different cheeses and gooiness and stuff like that. And then some places got crazy putting like hot dogs on the end, and we ain't doing that. No, we're doing something far more normal. Well, I'm not doing like roast potatoes on this pizza or Yorkshire puddings. A lot of people have said to me, are you gonna do that? For me, a Christmas dinner, of course we do have that with ours, but for me, I thought the potatoes would make it way too stodgy, like really heavy. I was gonna thinly slice it with my veggie prep kit and all that, but nah. I really wanted to go for those festive flavors, you know, like the cranberry, the turkey, the sage and onion, the Brussels sprouts, the pigs in blankets, basically everything else. I feel like I've made a garden. A few little courtesy blobs, and as these warm up, they will kind of spread around a little bit, because it is like a jelly, really. So let's just pop that out. It looks a little bit like sweets at the moment, doesn't it? But anyhow, we are just gonna take our time with it and pull and lap over, okay? Lap it over. Lapland. You're in Lapland. Work around and try and tuck it back in. Don't worry if you get a little bit stained on there. It won't matter. See, I've got a little bit of cranberry sauce there. It doesn't matter. Hello, I just wanted to apologise about the blob on the screen. I'm trying to show you, underneath the tripod when I film, I have a cloth and I have a bag of cleaning stuff, and I do clean the lens at the start and I keep my eye on it during filming and at the end every time, but when I'm filming on my own it is hard to spot, so I've noticed there's a little blob there. I'm sorry about that. Oh my gosh. So just play around with it as much as you like, keep folding it over, make sure it's crimped down. The ingredients will weigh it, but you can now pull it and manipulate it and make it any shape you want. If you do a reindeer, I'll be very impressed. That is ready for topping. I don't really know what order to do it, we're just gonna do it. I've got some gravy that we had the other day, hopefully I've got enough. Oh yeah. So we'll just push that around. We don't wanna make it too heavy with the sauce, to be honest, anyway. And I'm just gonna sit like little specks of cranberry sauce jelly around it. Almost like pepperoni dots. I just turned my oven on, by the way, so I'm feeling a little bit apprehensive. If anything explodes in the background, we're getting the heck out of here. Together as a team. So this is legitimately some turkey that we had the other day, leftovers. It's like, yeah, come on. Beautiful. And I don't mind if I have to stack it a little bit. It's gonna get a little bit crowded, but I'll kind of want it to be busy. The smell of sage from that stuffing already in there, which I feel is a real Christmas scent, just like 50 Cent, is rather epic indeed. So now the pigs and blankets, sausages and bacon, which again, as they continue to cook a little bit more, they're gonna soak and ooze even more bacon sausage flavor and smells around it. And now some color with the sprouts. I think I'm happy with that. That is crazy. We're not finished yet. I'm just gonna shred up with my fingers and thumbs some of the leftover stuff in there and sprinkle that around. Not too much, just enough. And then, you know, putting cheese on it, you know, right now, can you see what I'm saying? Putting cheese on this, it just would not work. You sat at the Christmas dinner table. Hello, could you please pass me the turkey and also the cheddar? Thank you. But last but not least, look, it actually looks like cheese. Our parsnipped, honeyed cheese. A little sprinkle of that on there. Woo. Bear with me. I'll just put my extractor fan on. Back in a minute. Anyhow, with my extractor on, parsnip cheese. Right, it's a little bit less smoky in here for the time being. The pan is nice and hot there, the oven is ready, our pizza is ready. I'm gonna lift it off from this baking parchment onto the pan. I'll keep the parchment on there, we've done that before, it works great. Bake it just a few minutes. Are we ready? That pan is gonna be hot. Let's do it. Trying to go as quick as I can. Ah, yes. And relax. That shouldn't take about 3 or 4 minutes. I'll put my extractor on just in case. How are you? I was about to say. You ready for this? 4 minutes? Yeah, baby. Oh my gosh. It looks brilliant, but I'm just adding a few fresh blobs of cranberry sauce on there as well. A little squidge of honey, only on the sprouts, just where they blistered a little bit. That caramelization, that sugarness, match that. I'm gonna have to eat this right now. Ah, I love this pizza cutter. Oh my gosh, that sauce is all soaked in. There's no way I'm putting potatoes on this now. It's way too much. It'll be so stodgy. Ah. Yes, and we've got the brown base as well. Amazing. But of course, if you make this, yeah, you can stick potatoes on it. I know what I like, and that's what the world of food is all about. You put on, I know it's gonna offend a lot of people, but I say it all the time. Does pineapple belong on pizza? Anything you want belongs on pizza. And I know people will hate me for that, but I don't care. I'm eating a Christmas dinner pizza. That is outstanding. Oh my gosh. It's just still lukewarm, which is lovely for the sauce because it's not too hot, not too runny, set. Oh, comforting, all the flavors of Christmas on that. Taste. So I probably got all over me. Just like a stonking Christmas dinner on a bit of dough, like Do you ever eat a food and just get emotional? Like bringing me to tears. If you want to make it with your leftovers, you can. This is probably one of my favourite Christmas recipes ever. I don't do that many Christmas ones. In fact, my favourite one ever was when I made a microwaved Christmas pudding, a whole Christmas pudding from scratch in the microwave. So fun. So maybe try that. Don't set it on fire like I did in that video. Don't set your house on fire like I did on this video. Thanks for watching, and if you do try this, send me a picture on Instagram, your social media of choice. Don't forget to subscribe, smash that subscribe button, and show me your Christmas pizzas. Have a good one. Bye-bye.
Check your level, player. No matter what your style, the kitchen's for me. Simon's moustache, goatee, maybe all three.
I've just checked my Twitter, and it seems that Kate's surname might be pronounced Pew rather than Pooh. It's because you put P-O-O-H like Winnie the Pooh, so that's how I do it. Sorry. Feel a bit awkward. I can't reshoot it. I'm not going to set my house on fire again, am I? Oh, I can't. Kate, I'm sorry. I can't, you know, I don't want the fire alarm going off on that again. Sorry, mate. Do you want some pizza?